Wahine toa hunting is a movement created by Pānia Te Paihoa Marsh, who teaches wahine to hunt together to feed their whānau using their own two hands. But Pānia has taken on another role, that of an aunty to the avalanche of rangatahi who have been reaching out to her via her social media pages with cries for help, often in the middle of the night. They are lost, afraid and often suicidal. Pānia Te Paihoa Marsh no Ngati Kahungunu ki te Wairoa, Ngai Tai, Tūhoi, is with us now. Kia ora, Pānia. Thank you for joining us.
Kia ora, Neil. Thank you for having me today. Very privileged to be here, so thank you very much.
You're a hunter extraordinaire and wanted to help support thousands of wahine with options to put food on their tables through hunting. Why was this particular kaupapa so important for you?
So the thing with the rangatahi is about 3 years ago, me, my sister Nicola Adams and Kauai, we did a hikoi for teen suicide awareness. We took the kids to Parliament because they were always, in our inbox, and I've always been that auntie that the kids will gravitate to, and I couldn't get them counselling, I couldn't get them help, so we ended up doing a hikoi, and 10,000 people RSVP'd, 2,000 people ended up on the day. We took them to Parliament, they got up, they spoke, and the mummies that came out that day was just absolutely heartbreaking, like heartbreaking. The key point of that hikoi was to give them a voice and to also get them to Parliament so the parliamentaries could hear what our babies are up to and how it needed to be funded to get the mental health bill and money get in before the mental health bill. So anyway, this door has always been open for them since then. But unfortunately, the last kind of 6 months, it's really snowballed. And I'm getting as much as 4 children in one night messaging me, and it needs to be addressed more now.
Pānia, talk to us about these messages.
They're quite heavy. I feel very privileged to be trusted by these beautiful kids who just feel like they've got no one to reach out to. And a lot of them, they can't quite verbalize what's going on. I don't know if you suffer from depression, but I do. And your mind is like a cloud and you just know you need help. You just need help. So when they trust me and they come to me and they say, some of them are cutting, some of them are suicidal, some of them just need an ear. I feel privileged that these babies would come to me with these kōreros and their problems, and we get to talk through them.
Well, clearly there's a gap within the system. So why do you specifically think rangatahi started reaching out to you?
They need someone that they can talk to that's not going to judge them, that's not going to belittle them. And when I look at them, they are younger versions of myself. I've been there in that position as a teenager. I was whāngai by beautiful people from Ngāti Porou, and I learned there how to listen and how to, they gave me everything I needed. So I think a lot of it is they see me as themselves. So the door's always open and it's non-judgmental. And it's a lot easier for them to come to me, not literally knowing me, and just spill everything. Because I know there's going to be no repercussions. I'm not going to blow up at them. I'm not going to ground them. I'm not going to call them lazy or stupid. Like, there's no repercussions when they come talk to me, only positive reinforcements. And unfortunately, a lot of them aren't getting that at home.
So what do you do, Pānia? How do you respond to these cries for help?
I just ask them, we just start off, just conversation, just getting into it. What's wrong, darling? Because some of them, they'll just straight into it. I had one boy, he sent me a photo of a rope in a shed. And it's just like, I don't know what to do. And so from there, it was talking through, because a lot of it, like I said, it's like your mind is just like a grey cloud. And when you're that young, you don't know how to verbalise your emotions. So then it's putting on my adult emotions, my maturity emotions, and trying to decipher it for them and talk them through it and just being there for them. Just being there for them. That's literally all I'm doing.
How challenging is it for you, for your own mental well-being? And how long does it take to engage with these people, with these little kids?
Yeah, to be fair, it can be very mum-wise for me. Some of the weight is just really heavy. So I may take a day and just not look at my inbox for a day and just go fucking all in the bath and just work through it. But I'm very, like I said, it's a privilege. It's a privilege that these kids trust me with their stories, that they trust me and come to me.
What would you like to say to whānau, many of whom may not be aware that their kids are talking to you and that have these pretty intense issues that are negatively impacting their lives?
I think if we look at it existentially as Māori, all those kids are all of our kids. We are parents, aunties, nans to all of these kids. You know what I mean? So we need to be acting in that realm for every kid. And if you need, everyone needs to be this auntie. Everyone needs to be this uncle. If you know there's, your sister's kids are going through it because she's an alcoholic, or you see them getting bullied at school, be that auntie and reach out to them and be there for that. No judgment.
Yep.
Just listening. Yeah.
Pānia te Paihoa Marsh, thank you so much for your time today, and thank you for what you're doing to look after and support our rangatahi. Obviously, more needs to be done.
Oh, can I just say a quick thank you to Mike King and Alana from Rangatahi o Manawa too, because those are the two people that I go to when I need help. Like, I'm not doing this all by myself. There's only so much I can do in the inbox. So when I need a greater structure, a greater infrastructure, I go to them too. And so I'm very, very privileged that they help me.
Well, you're amazing. Thank you. Ngā mihi kia koe.
Kia ora.
If you need help or are concerned about someone who may need help, contact Lifeline 0800 543 354 or the Suicide Crisis Helpline 0508 Tautoko.